Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Dead Water. In our last episode, we completed Scenario 1, and although not a perfect outing by any stretch, we definitely had a few things go well for us, one of which is that we leveled up Krellis, our leader, from level 0 to level 1, which now gives him access to leadership, and of course being level 1, the only units he can impose that leadership on are the level 0 citizens, but that's still going to be of benefit, I hope. We also managed to level up another priestess, so now at least we have 2 sources of healing, and we do have a hunter that's getting pretty close to a level up, and a few other units that gain decent amounts of experience, including Silana, our loyal priestess, and Guabo, our netcaster. So overall, not terrible, but certainly could have gone a lot better. Now, before we jump into the next scenario, I did just want to give a couple of quick shout-outs to a few individuals who left some excellent comments on the previous episode. The first of those comments is from Nicholas HK. Nicholas pointed out that in this campaign, I may end up fighting more than just the undead, so kind of a hint there that I may want to focus, although mostly on units that are good against fighting the undead, I may not want to fully neglect my fighters or other units that may have benefit against other types of units. So just a good reminder there and kind of a good hint. Comment from Roach Tebmalok that in the next scenario, I'm going to have an opportunity to potentially kill enemy leaders, and apparently each enemy leader I'm able to kill will yield a reward of some kind that's unique, and so definitely an incentive there to try to kill them, although I suspect that's going to be a lot easier said than done. The next comment here is from NC, kind of building on what Roach said. Apparently, when I kill an enemy leader in the next scenario, nothing says this, there's no kind of advertisement that this is the case, but if you kill an enemy leader, all of their units will then kind of disappear. And so that's really good to know because that may end up being useful if I'm getting overwhelmed or overrun. Perhaps I can kind of assassinate the enemy leader and then use that as a way to then kind of clear the board and give myself a chance to get some breathing room. There's a comment from Rifumi asking if I could rename a couple of characters, a male and a female fighter. I will definitely do that in the next scenario here. Comment from Aquamarin that I should have retreated during the night phase of that first scenario. I think that's a good point. I definitely got a little bogged down in the fighting, and I was wrapped up in trying to finish things quickly and pushed when maybe I shouldn't have. And of course, good reminder that our merfolk are lawful, which means they fight well during the day, and the undead are chaotic, which means they fight well at night. So definitely don't want to fight them at night if you don't have to. Comment from King J, just highlighting the usefulness of the Merman Brawler. Of course, they're a level 1 unit that is kind of the end evolution. They can't evolve any further, but clearly have some good utility, especially in the form of a powerful impact-based melee attack and a secondary melee attack that can stun, and stun will remove zone of control from an infected unit for a turn, which could be pretty useful if you're trying to like move past them or surround them or things like that. Comment from B. Beryllium, kind of following up on Jay's comment. Beryllium is suggesting that although the brawlers are useful, I should still prioritize the hunters and the initiates. And I think that's good advice because they're going to be kind of the backbone of what I need to fight with. And that's going to mainly be netcasters and then priestesses and probably some, I think it's Enchantress is the damage focused version of the tree that you can go into. So although I now have 2 priestesses, I would like to probably get an Enchantress if I could. So I'm going to try and do that. And then Jay also had a couple of good points, one of which is just a good reminder to make use of Krellis' leadership where possible. So as always, guys, a huge thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. They are extremely appreciated. Let's jump into the next scenario. Krellis was concerned that the undead might return, so he determined to learn as much as possible about them. His only clue was the name the necromancer had spoken, Lord Ravenel. He sent his swiftest scouts north and south along the coast to learn what they might about this Ravenel. The news they brought him was not good. Mal Ravenel, it seemed, was a great human wizard who had transformed himself into a lich. He had attacked the edges of the kingdom of Wesnoth and was building a fearsome army of undead humans there. He had also sent necromancers to attack the orcs and even the elves in a quest for undead soldiers of different races. It seemed that he also lusted for merfolk slaves. Krellis' scouts reported that more dark armies were heading north. As the weeks went by, the veterans of the last battle helped train new recruits. Krellis' army did not yet match his father's, but he now had many competent soldiers. As he had expected, their adversaries soon arrived. Flight. You may have ended my first life, but you have only made me more powerful in death. Now I will teach you a lesson. Leave some of them for me. And him. We are surrounded. Look how many there are. How can we defeat them this time? I am afraid we cannot. We need help. My old instructor, Taigea, teaches on an island to the north. She and her priestesses are powerful. With their help, we could probably defeat these enemies. Our task is to convince her to leave her enclave. You can do that, right? I am not sure that I can. However, you could. Me? I've never even met Taigea. How can I convince her to help us if you cannot? You will just have to trust me on this. She will listen to you. I will say no more on the matter. Very well. How do we get there? We follow the coast north, then go west to Bilheld Island. Taigea lives on a small island to the west of Bilheld, which is over ocean to the west-southwest of Tiragaz. Everyone will have to go. It is now deadly perilous here, and the open ocean west of Tiragaz can be dangerous for small groups. But will everyone follow me on so perilous an adventure? I am still a youth. It may be they will not trust me. They will follow you. You proved your courage in our last battle. Your father, the Kai that was, would have been proud. Okay, here we are. Scenario 2, Flight. Our victory condition. Move Kai Krellis to the northwest corner of the map. He must be level 1 or higher. Well, hey, fortunate for us that we got him to level 1. That's going to make it that we could literally just run right now if we wanted to. Alternative objective, defeat all enemy leaders, and we get a different bonus for each one we kill. Defeat conditions are the death of Kai Krellis, the death of Silana, or if our turns run out, and we have 24 turns remaining. We're going to have a gold carryover that's in effect, meaning that there's going to be that early finish bonus. 40% of gold will move with us to the next scenario. So, like, if we wanted to have just a ton of gold, we could literally spend, 4 turns, get Krellis out of here, and walk away with, like, a ton of gold. And I won't lie, that is tempting because, you know, obviously having a ton of gold to work with might make things real easy for us. That being said, I feel like this is a good chance to get some experience at the very least. So we've got a Death Knight over here to the east, looking pretty nasty, and of course surrounded by non-aquatic tiles, which means it would be very hard to kill him unless we could lure him into the water. We've got a Lich down here to the south, also not with good tiles, although if we could get him out of his base, that would be good. We've got this Necromancer down here who's probably going to be our best bet to try to kill. The problem with this Necromancer is that obviously he's level 3 just like the other 2 leaders and is going to be very, very hard to deal with. Good thing, though, being we've got water around him, which would give us huge advantages. I think this is a 70% defense tile for most of our units. So that's probably where I want to fight him, but like he does a lot of magic damage, so we have to be super careful. So yeah, I think we're going to just go south. And again, I think what I'm going to do is probably keep Krellis back and kind of send him up here to just kind of hover, and then he can run away as soon as we need to. Now, I'm going to try not to spend too much of my gold, but I definitely want to spend some. So we're going to recall our best units, including our Priestess. We'll grab this Hunter as well. I think what we'll do here... So we will rename our Priestess. And we will call our Priestess... I'm going to make sure I get this spelling right. Refa Mesa as our female unit, and this is as requested by Rafumi. And then I think with our Hunter here, we will rename him... and call him. It's again going to make sure I get the spelling right. Refimos. All right, so there's our 2 named units now, which is great. We'll grab another hunter. We definitely want to focus on getting as many of these hunters leveled up as we can. I will probably still bring a fighter, but I don't know. I don't really want to go too crazy with that. We'll bring the brawler. Gonna try and level up some initiates if we can, like I said. And then I think maybe I'll just recruit myself another initiate. Okay, and then like I said, Krellis, we'll maybe do one more round of recruiting, and then we're going to send Krellis up to capture some villages and just hang out near the entrance. Or the exit, I should say. Let's see what we're going to be fighting here. And you know what, like... Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, Soulless and Bats down here. That could be ugly. Oh, Banebow up here. Yikes. And a couple of Bone Shooters. This could be ugly. Man, oh, man. Okay, so at least these are all level 0 or level 1 units from what I can tell. A couple of Soulless, Walking Corpse. So that's at least advantageous. Down here, it's a mix of, like, ghosts, including a... Oh, Shadows? Man, those are nasty. With Backstab, they can do a ton of damage. We're going to have to be super careful. Man, this is a hard scenario. Holy cow. I feel like maybe I should have just run and saved my money. You know what, though? Maybe I can farm some level ups at the very least, right? Even if I can't kill the enemy leader, I still want to try and farm some experience. So we need to have at least enough units to kind of make a sizable attempt at this. So let's see. We can recall one of our fighters. Maybe our stronger one. I know it's expensive, but... And then we'll grab a couple more initiates here, I feel like. I'm going to grab one citizen up here to just help with these villages. And then I'm going to recruit more initiates, I think. Oof, man, we are running a lot of... We're using a lot of gold here. Maybe another citizen. And then I think what we'll do, like I said with Krellis, is we'll just head straight for these villages, honestly. I don't even want to get him really into the fighting. I just want to keep him out of harm's way. And keep him ready to run. As soon as we need to run, we want to get out of here, so... If I was really gung-ho, I could have spent the rest of my gold on another wave of troops, but... Maybe I should have done that, I don't know. This is going to be extremely difficult because he's just summoning units like crazy, right? Problem, too, is there's a bit of a bottleneck getting in here, as you can maybe see. We'll wait till he's done some... Oh, my God. Now he's got Death Blades up here. Holy cow. Yeah, we do not want to deal with this guy. The one advantage would be when these guys go in the water, they are super at risk, and we could just beat them up with our citizens and... brawlers and stuff, but that's ugly, ugly, ugly. So there's kind of a bottleneck, right? We can go in here, but it's a skinny little path through the marshes where our defense is high. We could loop around here and go in through a slightly bigger area, or we could try and push down here, but I feel like if we do this, we're going to be at risk of getting attacked by these ghosts a lot more quickly. So I feel like the best option is probably to go this way or this way through here, one or the other. Either way is not really, like, super awesome for us, but I might try and go kind of down through this, like, top way. So let's see if we can light beam this guy and just get the kill. Perfect. Okay, and then we can grab this. That's good for us. And now we just want to push everybody down as quick as we can here. Really, we just want to get into the fight as fast as possible. Like I said, Krellis is going to just capture some villages, kind of do his thing. Send one north to grab this one, and then everybody else is going to just come down to help with the fighting. At this point, really, I see no reason to really do much else with them. Okay. And I mean, if we're able to get the kill on the Necromancer, great. If we aren't able to, well, it is what it is. At the very least, then, we better get some units leveled up. Oh my god. He's summoning so many powerful ghosts over there. Ooh, nice. Okay, we need this guy to level up. Can't let him... Ooh, we can't let him die. Definitely need him to level up. Actually, at this point, all he has to do is get a kill on a level 0 unit, and he would evolve, so... Ooh, nice. Okay, this guy's in a bad spot. We could probably blast him with Light Beam and maybe get the kill. Again, my goal is to still try to kill the Necromancer if I can, but really my side goal is going to be just to get as much experience as possible so that at least this isn't, you know, I didn't spend all my gold for nothing. All right, we got to bail this guy out a little bit, but let's go here. Ooh, and it's starting to be nighttime, which is not good. But Cylana could really blast him. We could also just hit him with some slow effect, which wouldn't be the worst thing ever. I don't hate that, because then we can have Cylana just heal him. Might not be the worst. Let's do that. We'll go for the slow. Okay, at least we got it. Cylana can sit on the village if she gets attacked, and then she can heal Guabo. Okay. I would love to get this bat down. Ooh, if we hit once, then maybe this will be good. Let's try and hit it one time. Okay, that's fine too. That works. Now, we need to get this bat whittled down. Let's get the priestess in here, maybe. This. Yeah, and then, like, soften it up a bit. Not as much as I wanted. What I really wanted to do is have this hunter do some heavy damage and maybe get the kill, but that's not going to happen now. This bat needs to die, so let's get down here. Give him a water spray. Nice. Okay, and then let's try and get the kill here if we can. Perfect. There's some good experience gain. We want to level this one up if we can. Fighter can get down here just to protect the hunter a little bit. Yeah, we could always go here if we had to with our initiate. I don't really want to, but see what... you know what? Let's do it, knowing the initiate might get killed, but... Oh, wow, we just got the kill straight up. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Krellis can go over here. Again, with him, we really just want to hang out, capture villages. That's really the main objective with him. We could go over here, but that does put us at risk, maybe. Although this guy's slowed, he can't really go any further, so... You know what? That's not the worst. The only thing is if we don't get the kill, we don't really get any experience, because you get nothing for fighting level 0 units, right? You don't get any extra experience for it, so... Let's see. Ooh, you know what? We could go down here with our big boy, our brawler. Start kind of working our way in here. I don't hate that. Let's do it. Brawler may get killed or really maimed really heavily, but it'll be what it'll be. Hunter can probably just stay put. Again, I really want more experience with this guy, but I just don't think we're going to get it. Not easily, anyway. Okay. Getting in there is just going to be like pulling teeth, man. This is going to be so unpleasant. We could try. I mean, we have better odds to do damage. Yeah, let's do it. Especially because it's about to be nighttime. Okay, that went better for us than it did for him, so I'll take it. Okay, we're going to end it there. A little worried about that brawler, though. I feel like we kind of threw him to the wolves a bit. Hopefully this guy kind of dilly-dallies and goes for my villages rather than going for me directly. Again, that was part of my hesitation with going this way, as I felt like I would have gotten double attacked, right? Oh, this poor initiate's getting... Yeah, we knew that was going to happen because we put her on land, right? So that was the risk we were taking. Yeah, at this point, I feel like it's very unlikely that we're going to be able to get the kill on the Necromancer. So, failing that, we're just going to try to level up some units. All right, grab that. And then next, we're going to just go up here and start running to go for the finish. Go down here, because then we're going to go over to this, capture these villages. All right, so lots of bats that are causing us grief. Oh, we can go here. Well, we could go like this. It's not bad. It's nighttime, so we definitely don't want to push any more than we have to here. Where's our one that's close to a level up? Would be good to get this initiate more experience if possible. Fortunately, these are all level 0, which is not really what we want. This one we need to pull back for sure. So let's go back to the village. What kind of damage do we do here? What are our odds to kill? Pretty low. Feel like maybe we go here. Yeah, I don't hate this. And then Priestess can charge in, kill off the corpse. Nice. Now we've got the Brawler to kind of plug the hole and keep the Priestess sort of safe. And the Priestess can heal the Brawler. We're going to send this one over here. Give this guy the business. Hopefully we hit twice. Yes, and then maybe we can get the kill and the level up. Come on. Yes! Okay, perfect. Now, we could do a Spearman or a Netcaster. I'm feeling the Netcaster because we get that chance to slow, and we have the impact-based damage. So we're going to grab the Netcaster. That is wonderful. And then, yeah, we can start pushing in a little more here, which is really good. Go up here. We're going to blast this bat for some damage, hopefully. Very nice. You know, I wouldn't mind maybe trying to get this kill with the Hunter if we can. Feed him just a little bit more experience. Let's try for it here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, there it is. A little bit more. Another 4 experience. I'll take it. And then this one can come down here to help Guabo out. You know what? Can we... Oh, we could even put her up there, which wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Can she make it all the way over to... Oh, she can. That's perfect. Okay, we'll go here and we'll water spray. That way we've got healing on these two, which is really good. Now, Guabo could try for the kill on the bat, but I'd rather do more damage to this Soulless. So, there we go. Okay, that's good. This Initiate, I feel like... You know what? We could probably... I mean, we could get aggressive and try to kill this bat, but then that's going to leave this one in a really dangerous spot, and then the other bats could just come and kill it. So, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go here, and then this Citizen is going to just kind of flank in there. We'll go here just to protect Guabo a little bit. And, you know, okay. Again, I have my serious doubts that we're going to actually be able to get the kill down here, especially given that we're going to get swarmed by ghosts any second here. Yeah, because they're starting to move over. I think if I really wanted to commit to this bit, what I should have done is spent all my gold, recruited another wave of cannon fodder, you know, citizens or whatever, and used them as a shield over here on these ghosts. I think that would have been the intelligent thing to do. So, okay, we're going to call, like I said, we're calling the audible. We're going to still keep trying for the kill here, but if we can't get it, we can't get it. And what we'll do instead is we will just try to farm as much experience as we can, end this thing pretty early, get out of here, and get some gold and move on. You know, it's a shame to not be able to get that kill, but I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to cry about it too much because I just really want to make sure I get through this in decent enough shape to be able to make it through the next couple of scenarios, right? So, yeah, and with these ghosts coming, I feel like this could get ugly real fast. All right, we need to get through this little bit here. That's really not fun. And again, it is nighttime still, so we still have to be careful. Let's kill this guy if we can. Nice, there's some extra experience for Guabo. It's good. It'd be nice to level Guabo up if we can. try for the kill, we're not going to be able to get it. So probably better to use the priestess to try for that kill. Although still not really going to get it either. So, oh, down here we've got some problems to deal with. I think we need to go for the bat, honestly. As much as I'd like to try and kill this soulless, I feel like the bat is probably... Come on. Are you serious? Not a single one hit. Like, again, it's, you know, like, it feels like you just get trolled on these some of the time, right? It's so frustrating when that happens. Right. What are our options here? Oh, we've got our new netcaster. Yeah, we're kind of bogged down, and this is really slowing us down and making this tough. We're not going to fight right now because it's disadvantageous being that it's nighttime. We could go slow this guy, not the worst thing ever. Again, I want more kills with my hunter. Try and get some damage on this bat, maybe. You know what we could do here? We can use this one, go for this bat. Ooh, not going to get the kill. Then let's go back here and try for the kill on this one. We'd have to hit both. Okay, 1 out of 2. And then maybe we can get lucky here. We'd have to hit both. Alternatively, better, you know what, let's just do this. There, and then we still sit there and keep getting our healing going, so. All right, and then we can move this guy down, and he'll just act as a bit of a screen to protect some of these other units. Throw some spears, because why not? No luck. I'm not even surprised. Still getting trolled on our magic. That's great. Our netcaster, I guess we'll just move up there. You know, we could put him here and try for a slow on this bat. I just don't really want to put him in a bad position if I don't absolutely have to. I just say that because here he's not really going to get attacked by much other than maybe some bats. Let's do it. Nice, and we got lucky. Okay, I'll take it. And he is getting healing, of course, from the priestess, so... Again, I feel like we just need to get aggressive here, but it's the wrong time to do it because it is nighttime, so I would rather just... hang back for now. Initiate can move down here. Where can this guy go? You know, I would love to kind of do this. We can still get there, though, so I think we'll just go like that. All right, well, that's pretty good. Again, I don't like getting bogged down up here, but I don't want to push because it's nighttime, so end it there. Good news is, I mean, even though we're starting to lose our villages, we are still gaining gold every turn. Albeit that's getting reduced now pretty heavily, but... yeah, and as soon as we get into any real danger, we're going to just send Krellis, I think. Poor Initiate getting beat up pretty good. Ooh, Guabo taking some punishment too. Yuck. The thing is, I can't kill them fast enough, right? We've kind of bottlenecked ourselves, and I just can't keep up with it, right? Like, I can't kill them fast enough to allow me to get down to the Necromancer. And again, if I'd have, you know, done this a little differently, I feel like this could have gone better for us, but whatever. I mean, we're playing it kind of safe, right? That's the big thing here. So, again, Guabo can maybe even get this kill. Let's see. Nice. Good experience gain for him, too, eh? He's really close to a level up. So that's wonderful for him. Cylana's getting a decent amount of experience, too. It'd be nice to maybe get her a level up if possible. Be good to try and kill this bat. Ooh, no luck, but hey, we did some damage at least. I would love to have Cylana maybe come over and kill this corpse if we could. Meanwhile, over here, okay, we've got to push in further, right? There's no way around it. We've really got to... So what if we go like this with the priestess? Get that kill. Okay, and then the brawler can keep moving, actually, and get in there pretty nicely. We could get our netcaster in and do some heavy net throw. Nice, and there's a kill, too. That's great. All right, this is starting to look a little better. Again, I still don't know if we're going to actually be able to successfully... we're going to be able to successfully get in there and fight the necromancer or not, but at least we're able to kind of make something happen here. Nice, and there's a kill. A little more experience for our initiate. Nice, okay, and then these initiates can all start moving in. Our hunter can move in. Boy, it'd be nice to get down there to that. Yeah, let's do that. High defense spot right there. That's pretty powerful. I feel like even putting our hunter here is not the worst move ever. Actually, no, brawler maybe. Yeah, let's go brawler here. And then we could have put brawler here, I suppose, but I feel like that's still pretty decent. You know what? Fighter, we could go down and at least grab this village. That's not even terrible. Yeah, and then I think Cylana can step out. You know what? We could just bypass this if we really... Oh, you know what? Oh, hang on. Can we undo that? We can. Cylana could go down here, get real aggressive, and try to light beam this. And then if we don't get the kill, we can send our fighter down to try to really help out. I don't hate that, honestly. Let's try it. I mean, she's got the healing there, too, if she gets in trouble, right? She's on the village, so... And that village is in the swamp, so she's on a high defense tile. All right, so now I think what we've got to do is get pretty aggressive here and just go for this kill if we can get it. Nope. That completely backfired on me. And this guy's going to get killed and turn into a zombie now. That was a huge mistake. I should have just left this guy alone. That was so dumb of me. Oh, well. Can't get it back now, so... We could go for this bat, but I think it's probably actually better to just push down this way and try to get more units into there. Put this little guy here just to kind of hold it, I guess. I would love to just get more healing, so maybe I'll just put the hunter there. And then Krellis can go grab this, and this little guy is going to go up here and grab this village. And we're going to just let Krellis sit there until we're ready to go, I think. If we get into any trouble, we can hit the panic button, basically, and just bail. So, yeah, our fighter's going to die. That was a mistake on my part. Huge mistake. We got greedy, right? We got too greedy. He only had a 40% chance to hit, and the other guy had like a 60 or 70% chance to hit. So, yeah, it was me getting greedy. And it'll cost me. That poor fighter's going down, probably. Ooh, and I didn't pay attention up here, but we lost our village. Yeah, and now he's a zombie, right? So, like I said, that was actually a pretty unpleasant mistake on my part. We also put this hunter in a bad position, which not ideal. So yeah, we're probably not going to get the necromancer, but let's just keep farming experience as best we can. We're still going to end this pretty early, so I think probably maybe 2 more turns or so. Once we get to the next night cycle, I think we're probably going to shut her down. All right. I mean, hey, we can get in there and start hitting them if we really wanted to. I just don't know if that's going to be a wise move at this point, given the current situation. You know, it is daytime, though, and man, it's exciting in the daytime. I feel like we could make something happen here. Ooh, you know what? If we can kill this bat... Oh, here's me getting greedy again. Man, if we can kill that bat, we'd level up our netcaster, which would be incredible for us. There's a good kill. Yeah, just the odds to hit him are so terrible, right? Like, it's only 40%. What are our odds there? 64% chance, though. Like, that's basically 2/3, right? 2 out of 3 chance there, more or less. So, it's tempting. Okay. Big question now. Do we want to push the Necromancer or do we want to clean up his units? I mean, it is daytime. It's morning. We're going to have 2 more cycles, right? We're going to have noon and afternoon, I think, where we're still in the day. So we don't have to rush just yet, but we should probably start trying to... Oh, come on. It's so annoying. You know, you have a 70% chance to hit and you miss on both. Like, come on. Okay, we're going to move down. We're going to move the hunter in and try to get the kill here. Yes. Okay, that should get us pretty close to a level up. Nice. That's really good. Okay, now, how do we do this? Kill this bat so bad. That would level him up. But it's just not, I don't think it's worth the risk. Because if we screw that up, then we're in big trouble with Guavo. Basically, if it doesn't work, he's dead. Oh, it's so tempting, though. I just like... Oh, I feel like I want to gamble it. You know, these are decent odds. They're not spectacular, but they're decent. And we could still get in there and help him. You know what? Okay. I convinced myself. We're going to go for it. Yes! 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 Okay, now we've got an Entangler who is really strong. That's good for us. He's still not in a great position, though, because he's on dry land and he's got scary units next to him. But he's in a better position than he was, at least, because he's evolved. So, oh, how do we handle this? Okay, so, again, we've got choices. We can go down here and start letting him have it, right? I feel like this Brawler is actually going to be able to do some decent damage. It's just going to be if we get hit with the return magic blasts, which could do a lot. Now, ideally, we get down there and we slow him. That would be spectacular because then he doesn't put out nearly as much damage and we could attack him without having to worry quite so much, right? Then this would only do 6. It would cut it in half. Again, though, what are our odds to hit, right? We've basically got a 36% chance to not hit him and a 64% chance to hit him at least once. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. This is I'm sweating it right now. I'm really sweating this decision. And again, Krellis is ready to run as soon as we need him to, so we don't have to worry about that. He can go anytime. So if things get hairy, we can bail. The problem becomes, like, this guy does enough damage, and with all the bats and stuff, we could easily have a unit just die, right? This Initiate is in kind of bad shape, so maybe we'll just get the kill here. Let's clean this up at least. That gets rid of one of the bats. Okay. Now there's less bats to worry about. There's still 2 up here, but they're both the weak level 0 bats. So I'm not as worried about them. I feel like we go for it. I think we go aggressive here. Why not, right? Let's at least try, and then if we have to bail, we bail. Right? These 2 are basically stuck here. Let's try it here. Let's just see if we can maybe make something happen. Go for the slow. Come on, come on, come on. No! Oh! Now I feel like we probably have to run, right? Because we're going to lose a netcaster, and that would be pretty devastating. I mean, that being said, though, maybe we just go down there and start wailing on him, right? Yeah. Jeez. Do more damage. Yeah, that was the big gamble, right? And now if he hits him twice, he's dead. Never mind that these bats and stuff could get down there and give him grief, right? We can't lose Cylana, who's up here. We can't afford to lose this priestess. So you know what? Maybe what we do is we just kill one of these 2 up here. There, okay. That makes things a little less dangerous for us, I feel like. You know what? Hang on. Maybe we can kill this bat. We just have to hit once. Land that hit. No. No. The reason I wanted that is because I feel like if we killed that bat, it's just, like, less dangerous for us, right? Okay. Problem now, though, is this priest, like, this guy still does a ton of damage, right? With his magic and stuff. So I think we just have to go down there and start swinging away with our sticks, basically. Yeah. Ooh, ouch. We could go here with our other initiate and then put the priestess here. Or alternatively, we just go in and try and use the priestess aggressively. I don't hate that idea, honestly. All right, let's do it. We're going in. Oh, that did not go the way I wanted it to, that's for sure. Okay, now where can this guy move? Nowhere that's of really any consequence, so not a problem. Again, these bats can get in there and cause us grief, so I would like to maybe kill at least one of them if I can. We could go back here and just kill this bat. Because I can get down there to help, but I can't really get in there to actually do any damage. One thing I could do is go here. That limits what else he can summon versus having the bat in there, which can kill us. The bat can only hit these three outside. It can't hit our netcaster, so I feel like this is actually okay. Much as I did want to maybe get another kill. Right, Krellis. Okay, we're going to end it, and we're going to cross our fingers and hope we don't lose that netcaster. That would make me so sad if we do. Because, again, we could have just run with Krellis at this point, but we chose not to. Oh, man. I'm sweating bullets here. Really don't want to lose that netcat. Oh, and he summoned a blood bat, too. That's going to make it harder. Oh, that sucks. But now I feel like we really kind of have to try to kill him, but without that slowing ability, it's going to be really hard to do. That's so annoying. We just got really unlucky there, I feel like. I mean, again, you know, it is what it is, but it's just unfortunate. And these ghouls are almost on us, too, which is going to make this way harder. Okay, now this dude is close to a level up. If he can kill something, he will level up. All right, let's swing away with our brawler. Maybe we get lucky here. I mean, that wasn't terrible. Definitely could have gone better, but that wasn't the worst thing ever. Get in there with our priestess and hit him pretty hard. I mean, I feel like with all these light beams, we might actually be able to make something happen here. It's too bad we can't get to this swamp tile down there. That would be really nice. We could kill this bat just to get rid of it, I guess. Oh, man, would it be nice to get our Entangler in there. That's so annoying. I would love to get that Entangler in there. Okay, now this Initiate, I do not want to die. How much damage do we do again? 12. Okay. Oh, man. I am so nervous right now, I won't lie. I really want this to go well. Okay, so I'm thinking Priestess, Light Beam, right? That's going to get him to probably about like 30 health. Then we do another one with this Priestess, Light Beam, right? Then maybe we send in... Then we send in this guy who can do 5 times 2 instead of 9 by 1. It's kind of about the same. Really doesn't matter. If that Entangler could just get down there, that would be so freaking nice. Okay, well, let's at least go down there. Maybe we can get rid of this bat. Yeah, because I don't... Oh, man, this is like decisions, right? Okay. I got to stop like hemming and hawing. I just got to pull the trigger. Remember, we always have the get out of jail option. If we want to run, we can run, right? We can do that. So I think we'll just do what I said. Let's get Cylana down there. The question is just how do we do this most optimally where we can do the most amount of damage possible? Okay, so let's step out there. We're going to move over here like this. Then we're going to go Priestess here. And that way we can still get our Hunter in there if we need to, right? So we're going to go Priestess here. And we're going to do our light beam, and we're going to pray that we land some hits. Come on. 1, 2. Yes. Come on, one more. Yes. Okay. Okay, 24 health. We got to make this happen. Okay. Now we've got to land, what, 3 of them probably? 1. Oh, one more at least. Yes. Oh, man, he's got 10 health. Oh, and it only does 9. Are you kidding me? Oh, we are gonna. Oh, we are so close. We are so tantalizingly close to a kill here. 6 by 3. Okay, let's just do the math. We're gonna straight up do math. Okay, 35% chance to kill. Okay, versus here, 49% chance to kill. Okay. Not bad. Let me check. Did we do the melee? I don't think it's going to be as good. 16%. So right now, probably our best odds is going to be using our initiate to try to get the kill. I think that's really going to be the best bet. Even though I would like to level up the hunter, I feel like the initiate is going to be the best play. So, ooh. All right, we just have to pray. Come on, one more. Yes! Oh my gosh. With their master gone, the undead are fading away. The human wizard was wearing a ring. Maybe it is magic. Someone should try it on to see what it does. And look, there is a bat cowering in the corner here. Well, kill it, and let's keep moving. But look, it's licking my hand. Neep. It's kind of cute. Very well, then. I suppose we have our own bat. That's kind of funny. So you get a loyal bat out of the deal? Is that the deal? Or you get to keep a... Oh, that's hilarious. We got a friendly bat. It's loyal, intelligent, and feral. What does feral do? Receives only 50% defense in land-based villages. Oh, that's too bad. It is intelligent, though, which is good. It means it can level up faster. And Bloodbat is not the end of its evolutionary tree, according to that. So, interesting. I thought it would make all his units vanish, but the bats are still around. So, oh, interesting, though. So the corpses vanish, or whatever you would say. The walking corpses are gone, but the bats are still there. So, okay, well, that's good, because you know what? We can actually farm some more experience. I feel like we are going to run now as soon as we finish this. So let's see if we can optimize getting some kills here. I would like to get some experience with my loyal bat now. That would be awesome. Okay, we'll go down here. We're going to spray this blood bat with some magic. Okay, not enough for a kill. That's too bad. Or not enough to get it weak enough to kill, I should say. However, ooh, okay, we're going to try for a kill on this. Ooh, actually, we could go down here and do some... Feel like, you know what, let's try for... This is more guaranteed. Let's go for this. Better odds. Nope. That's too bad. Well, we can send him down at least to maybe get the kill then. Nice. Okay, and then up here, we might as well farm this and get some kills, so... Yeah, there we go. We might as well recapture the village, I guess, because why not? Up here, we can't really do anything. We'll just recapture the village. Okay, now down here, we can still do something. So we can hit this bat with some more magic. Yeah, and then you know what? We might be able to get a kill here. Okay, no such luck, but we did get a little bit of experience. So I think this is going to be where we end it here. So let's get out of here. It galls me to flee from our home, but we will return. Oh, man. Okay, that was a, like... Oh, I forgot to pick up the ring, didn't I? No. Oh, is that ring underneath here? Oh, man, how stupid of me. Where is that ring? I guess it's underneath the bat, hey? See terrain description. Yeah, oh, that sucks. I forgot to pick that up. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh well, I mean, it is what it is, right? At least we got the bat out of the deal. But I think that must be the ring sitting underneath there, and we didn't pick it up. So, oh, that's really a shame. What we should have done is probably just use the bat to pick it up, or moved a unit onto that and picked it up. Oh well. I mean, I'm not gonna cry too much about it. The good things here. We did get the Entangler. Guabo is now level 3. Silana is getting pretty close. Let's see. We have a couple of initiates that are close. We have this one that's very close to a level up. Obviously, we did lose our other netcaster, which is really a shame. But I feel like overall, this was still a win for us. We have another hunter that's very close to leveling up. It's just a shame we didn't get that ring. That's the really unfortunate part. Um, who got the kill? Oh, it was this initiate got the kill on the necromancer, so already halfway to a level up there too. So that's pretty good. Definitely embarrassing that I forgot to pick up the ring, but um, it is what it is. We will say completed. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.